Checking sound again. Checking sound. Oh, the delay on YouTube is super long. Okay, sweet. I think I got all 3 streams up and running. Okay. Hey. Okay, so like last I ended off, I was stuck on this problem. Um, I'm gonna start writing down what I'm doing when I'm doing it so that I can, that people come in on the stream midway, they know what's going on. Um, so from my memory, it's been a few days. I've forgotten most of what happens. The first part was like figuring out if the second set of numbers were within the first set of numbers, and the second part is basically given a range. We just need to count how many numbers, how many unique numbers are within those range. So, given overlapping ranges, count unique numbers in those ranges. We can maybe add that it's inclusive. Um, and I know that we started out putting it into a set last time, and then we ran out of set space. So can't do that. And I'm just gonna track down what I've done so far, like the, I guess, or the approach. Um, I don't know, what do I call this? Like goal or action? Uh, Method? I don't know, solution. Well, okay, so I'm thinking I'll just put like little, we did it or we haven't done it yet. Um, we we're gonna do this in a multiple steps. I'm not reading through the code to figure out what I did because I forgot now. We were gonna go through. Yeah, okay. So for every range, add to list, basically. We did that. If new range overlaps with existing, we're going to, how do we do this when it's like something? Figuring out this live. I don't know how I'm gonna do this clearly. We're gonna range overlaps with existing, uh merge and replace, basically. And then once we've got all the ranges, I think we've done this. Well, we did everything, I guess. But once we've got all the ranges for every range, let's just do this for every range. Basically, my pseudocode then. For every range, if the range overlaps existing merger. I don't know, maybe I should still say list. If the range overlaps with existing, merge and replace. For every range, to total the number of values. Yeah, okay. That seems concise. What we were doing. But then it wasn't working for some reason, so we've got to read through it. So this is all visible, right? Okay, just making sure. Okay. Should we just run it? I don't. This is gonna die. Do the pressure ranges too first, just to see. I think that's all we're doing. That's what happens. Okay, and for this example data, I should also put the example data in my thing. So that's gonna not fit on screen. Example. Okay. If I put this over here, then we can't see it what I'm doing. I can make the thing smaller. Is it readable still? Okay, I guess that's fine. That's good. Okay, so and that's what we got. All right, so it's working for this part. We console logged two things. What are we console? The total ranges that we got was two. Okay, and then if we use the actual data, the data that came for the problem, then complete the reasonable time. But I'm guessing this. You guys can even see this. The answer is not right. It doesn't tell me if it's higher or lower. It just says it's not right. This problem. Okay. So let's figure out what we did wrong. Okay, so we go through each of the ranges. And we get this is like a new range. New start, new end. I should also move this a little more. Right, okay. Then we're going through all the existing ranges. And then we're checking for overlap here. So we'll double check our overlap in a second. I just want to make sure I understand. Assuming that we do overlap, we are merging it by taking the minimum of the two and the max of the two. And then we're creating a new range. Oh, we're trying to remove the item that was there before. And then we're doing a cheat to like keep us in place. So that because we've like removed the item. Not the cleanest way of doing this, but okay. And then once we've gone through all of them, we add our new range, our new start and our new end to the top. I wonder, I think I've already like printed out this and thought it would seem reasonable. And then we just do a reduction at the end. That's this part, which is we take the end minus the start plus one more because it's inclusive, which works even if the start and end is the same value, right? It's gonna be, this would be 0 plus 1. And we add it to this value to get the 1. It feels so simple, it feels hard to believe my bug's there. This part is more suspicious. So for each of the ranges, we're going through our existing stack. Maybe we should attach this just to be nicer. These are all tuples. Starts and ranges. Yeah, okay. So existing start and existing end equals should be how it's working. Okay. E start. This is the end. E end. Makes a little more sense now. Okay, so if so if the existing start is less than or equal to the new start, and the new start is less than or equal to the end. So we're trying to figure out if new start's in between it. Less than or equal to new start. And the end is, and it's less than or equal to the end. Or the new end is greater than the start. So if either of my endpoints are within the endpoints of the other range or touching, then we need to merge them. And then we merge them by taking the minimum of 2 starts and the maximum of the 2 ends. And then I feel like we're off by 1 here. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to cut out the current item, this range. Because we're gonna add this like new version later. And we want to keep going through the rest of the list. So it looks right to me. I guess let's make sure my understanding of how slicing works is right. So I've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dot slice 0 to, let's say, we want to remove the 3, so the second index. 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. Okay. We'll just do this as 2 simple lines. And then this would be 2 plus 1, which is 3. We get 1, 2, and 4, 5. Which is right. I think my math there is right. And if we merge these together, it should come true. One, two, yeah. Index is 0. It's yeah, that works. And if we're trying to move the last item, There's five. We would never get to five, right? It's only four. Oh, and then it's five. But that still works. Still never read just this. Okay. I think that's right then. And then we've removed an item. And we've moved I specifically. And then we subtract we decrement I so that we increment it. It's a little cheesy, but we do that so we stay there. And yet this is still not the right number. I don't even know if there's anybody watching, but if somebody's watching and they have an idea, let me know. What am I doing wrong here? Or uh, open let's look data. We're just going to start validating everything, I guess. This 7788 103 31. And those look right to me. Yep. All the way to the bottom. Yep, those are right. I mean, I guess these numbers are pretty big. I wonder if one of them goes over JavaScript's size limit. What's largest number? I think it's way bigger than this, but yeah. Oh, let's see. How many digits is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. Can I make this bigger? Yeah. These are all around the same digits, right? I think. Some of them are not. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 digits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16. Okay, so they're well below a whole extra power there. So it's not that, I don't think. The numbers are not too big. Guess my question is, am I misunderstanding the question? But I don't. I also would like to know all the IDs that a fresh ingredient. That's right here. Know all the IDs that the fresh ingredient ID range is considered to be fresh. All ingredient IDs are still considered fresh if it's in a range. Now the second section database. The available ingredient IDs is irrelevant. Here are the fresh ingredient ranges from the above example. So 3, 4, 5, 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah, to 20. So in this example, 14. I think we're understanding the problem, right? Um, so we're understanding the problem, right? I'm doing something stupid, I guarantee you. No ideas from the gallery. I can conflog out every action I make, but there's not that many ranges, I suppose. But we'll make this bigger. Oh, we'll just first start with the merges. We'll do like that. You start, new, end. Existing start, existing end. And then move to the ranges. And I guess we have to new start again, now that we've like updated it. Okay. All right, so we do it once. Okay, all right. We get our first collision here because 18 is between 17 and 22, which makes sense. We get a new range, which is 13, which is the lowest, and 22 is the highest. Okay, good. And we shouldn't have any of those. So this exact number shouldn't be here anymore. Right? Yeah, it was in the original. But it's not in the current version. This value shouldn't be in there either yet, because it's also not what it'll be in the next version. We stuck it in there. Looks right to me. And then we've got 29.9. These two numbers are super close. This the second number is the existing one, right? So this is definitely in between. This is the exact same number. Okay, it is the exact same number. That's okay, because we merge it, take the for the range. That looks right. 228. Okay, so the same thing on the other side, and we take the two biggest. That looks right. 28. 282. 283. 28. Okay, because they're both between. So then it just gets absorbed into the existing number. That's careful. And then 4, 3, 6. It's not the same number, but yeah, this one's larger than this one. So this is in between these two numbers. We join them together. It should be this number and this number, which it is. I mean, it seems like it's working. What am I? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. All right, well, let's check here. Console. Oh, wait. Is this number? So we checked the individual number sizes. We checked that last value. The size is, are we, oh wait, is the sum going outside of? Just, it should like constantly increase and not ever go down, right? Six. I think we're okay. Well, I don't know, like unless it's like turning it into a, does JavaScript automatically turn things into floats and then lose precision? 1, 2. So this was like 16 or something, I think, right? Digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think we're still well below the max integer size. There shouldn't be a floating point error. Man, I'm really stumped at what I'm doing wrong. I'm just trying to random stuff at this point. So. But not mixed. Next. Text mix right now, but there's plenty of zeros. But you can't even see here, like we added the 1. And it's just a 0 because the range of a single value. Should I check and see if Yeah, why not the heck? If we just go through the original values. I guess it's this one, right? Console.log and minus third. Yeah, the zeros already exist inside the original set. Just trying to think like the zeros, single values. Some of them got merged, hopefully. But some of them won. That looks right too. So stumped. Um, one second. I guess my only other idea is we can go back to our example data and try a bunch of use cases, like random use cases, or like edge cases, basically. So there's no negative numbers in our data, right? Everything is positive integers. And there's no like super small numbers. They're all really big numbers, honestly. And I'm pretty sure they didn't. We got all the numbers here, so none of the differences are negative. So they didn't flip any start and ends on us. The R starts ends with the same value, which is fine. Um, we'll do six, six. Let's add one more number and do two. Well, I guess two. And we'll do another one that's like in the middle between two things, so 13. So now we should have, it should be 16, which it is. Put some, one of these ranges is 14 to 16. That shouldn't add anyone. And it collects up to. Figure out, so we'll get rid of these two. Should go back to 2 and 6, 14. Yeah. I don't know what to think other than maybe I like copied the wrong data or something. But I've checked the data, I've checked the start and ends to make for like the obvious stuff. Uh, I mean, heck, we could just do it again, I guess. To make feel better about it. process our data. Just make sure we don't make it mistakes. Didn't miss anything there. Didn't miss anything there. Okay. And then we are, how do we process this? We put them as strings and then we cut them up. So yeah, that puts cursor at the start, the end, and commas. I don't think that would be nothing really. We could actually switch it. Pretty sure that's the same number. Yep. Data seems right. Data seems right. Problem seems correct. Cannot detect bugs inside my code. Outputs seem reasonable. Value is still wrong. What am I doing? For each, okay, I'm just gonna look here one more time, and then I could give up. Okay, going through each of the ranges that were provided. For each one, we get start in the end, and we create a tentative new start and a tentative new end. We go through all the ranges that we've already ensured are non-overlapping. I to that length. Yeah. We go through each of those ranges. We pull out the start and the end, the existing ones. If the existing start is less than this and the existing end is greater than the start, or the start is less than the new end and the new end is existing end. I think this is right. Then we have an overlap. We need to fix it. Take the minimum of the starts, take the minimum of the ends. We pull out and we check to make sure this math is right from those ranges, the existing one. And then we decrement just to make sure that we stay where we're at. And we go again. And when we're all done, we push the new ranges, the combined start and end. Go through all of our found. They should now be non-overlapping ranges. And we sum them up. And it puts out. Well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've now taken a break and looked at it again. Trying to think of like what other debugging strategies I can employ here. Because I don't know what the actual resultant value is, and it won't tell me if it's higher or lower. So I just know I have the wrong number, and I have no clues right now as to why it's wrong. Um, this is what I was constantly looking out the differences. So, um, was 8 plus almost 6 plus. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. This plus uh, this one. 8 7 8 3. What? 1 4. Like my last sneaking suspicion is that these are floating point errors. It just feels like they should be staying inside of the ends properly. Or if I can force them to be big ends. Uh, Assuming I can still say big end. Is that gonna work? I don't think it's gonna. What? Oh, it even lets you use strings. Just theoretically, I don't even need to do this. I can do this, but it doesn't. What? Cannot use in operator to search outer HTML with this big number. I I don't understand that message at all. We're gonna switch. I'm gonna use the AI for it. Let's see. Because you're passing a pro number. I am sending a big int. Actuation objects. No. The issue. Uh, um, First, let's just make sure that fixed. That okay. And then if I console log big and 123, does that work? That works. Interesting. Just checking out why this is. Because it's not the big and it's causing the problem by itself. Okay, that works. If we just do the math without the console log, does that work? No. But there's a difference to a number. On line 1, 2. I bet you it's this one. It's math only takes numbers. Yeah. So it has to be a big int. I'll have to have, there's no big int for the min max, so I'll have to. Then 1, 2. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so that good. And then we just need to we need these 2 lines, we can't use math. So it'll be if new start greater than e start, or want the smallest one for this. With new start minimum 1 and and the greatest one there, smallest one there. Let's just see what this gets us. No. Put these. Can't see the actual value anywhere. Pretty sure it's the same number we had before. Yeah, it's the same number we had before. Alright, well, it's not the number's too big or anything. Alright, well, I got other things to do. I gotta get off, but I'll think about it. What am I doing wrong? Alright. Thank you.